Oh, hey friends. Now that spring is here, it's time to explore one of my absolute favorite ecosystems, vernal pools. Vernal pools are a springtime ecosystem that are entirely made up of snowmelt and rainfall. And so as that water flows across the earth, it gathers into these natural depressions within the landscape and form the pools like the one seen here. And so as spring turns into summer, all of the water that's within this pool will either evaporate or seep into the surrounding soil within the forest. And once it hits fall, there will be little to no sign that this ecosystem ever existed. Now, these temporary ecosystems are all over our northern forests and are essential for providing some of our plants and animals with necessary habitat that they need to survive. Because these pools will eventually dry up, that means that they can't support a fish population. And the absence of these aggressive predators provides a safe place for some of our wildlife species to reproduce and raise their young. Some of the species you can find here are crustaceans, microinvertebrates, insects, and my personal favorite, amphibians. In Michigan, there are 4 indicator species, or vernal pool obligates, and those are species that rely entirely on a vernal pool to complete their reproductive life cycle. So in Michigan, those are going to be your wood frogs, blue spotted salamanders, and a freshwater crustacean called fairy shrimp. Now, the indicator species are not the only forms of life that are going to be utilizing this vernal pool as suitable habitat. Within the waters here are some of the most interesting and diverse forms of life that can be found within a northern forest. You'll be able to find the larval stages of many different types of insects, fingernail clams, snails, worms, predatory aquatic diving beetles, and a planktonic crustacean known as Daphnia. And if you return to this vernal pool in just a few weeks, you'll be able to see the eggs or larval stages of a lot of our frog and salamander species that utilize this vernal pool as their breeding grounds in the early spring. Now, the density and diversity of life that can be found in and around a vernal pool doesn't go unnoticed by the rest of the ecosystem. And so then this vernal pool here will attract loads of predator species that will come to prey upon all of the life that is being generated by it. And that then is going to help those predator species raise another generation of their young, causing a ripple effect of life to happen throughout the surrounding landscape. The vernal pool that we've been discovering today is up at McDuffee Creek Nature Preserve in Northern Newaygo County, and is the newest acquisition from the Land Conservancy of West Michigan. And it is an excellent place to come looking for vernal pools and all the species that are supported by them. Because the south branch of the Pierre Marquette River and McDuffie Creek both flow through the 300 acres here, there's a wide variety of wetland ecosystem types and all of the biodiversity that can be found within them. So if you wanted to come up and explore it for yourself, you can join the Land Conservancy of West Michigan, the Michigan Natural Features Inventory, the Michigan Vernal Pools Partnership, and myself as we explore this vernal pool and lead a class all about how to identify vernal pools and the species within them, how to survey them correctly, and how to upload your data into the statewide vernal pool database so that the information that you collect can help protect these ecosystems in the future. To register, go to naturenearby.org, and I hope that you join us as we explore this vernal pool and discover all of the life that calls it home.